Hello, my name is Bridget Bergen, and I'm the coordinator for the Office of Undergraduate Research. Today, I'm going to demonstrate how to submit a UROP or GIA UROP application. I'll be showing you how this works on InfoReady, which is the portal for all of our programs. So this is the homepage of the InfoReady portal. You can scroll down here to see a list of open program applications. Today, we're going to look at the UROP application. So when I click on this, I'll see this button prompting me to apply. This will take me to some instructions. This instructions page is here to let you know a few important things. First of all, in order to complete this UROP application, you must have already met with your faculty mentor, determined the scope of your research project, and written that project proposal. And before you begin the application, there are some elements that will require some input from your faculty mentor, including things like the department budget ID number for processing expense funding. You can review the application questions ahead of time on a sample application, or you can also save the application as a draft as you're working on it if you need to step away and chat with your faculty mentor at any time. Please be aware that the application does not autosave, so if you plan on completing the application in several allotments of time, just be sure to save as a draft. Click that Save as a Draft button. So to move on, I will confirm that yes, I have read those instructions. I can just enter in some information here to populate this page. And move on to the next page. For my faculty mentor, this is the person who I've talked with already about doing this UROP project with them. So when I enter in their email, they will receive a notification when I apply. They will also receive a notification asking them to please fill out the faculty recommendation for my UROP project. So I have to enter this in twice here, once for each of the purposes of keeping them updated. Okay, so this expenses page, this is one of the pages that has some information on it that you'll definitely want to chat with your mentor about ahead of time. So if I'm requesting additional expenses for my project, I'm going to need to have the accountant's, the department accountant's name and their email address, as well as their budget ID number. This is something that you can ask your faculty mentor for. This next page can say that, yes, I have done a GIA UROP. Again, just populating these different fields, providing a brief description of the project, some information about how I will collaborate with my mentor. And then for this timeline, this is just an estimate of how you think you will be spending your time on the UROP project. So this doesn't need to be a timeline for the entire scope of the project if you're contributing to a much larger project. This is really just how you will spend those 120 hours of the UROP. And these references can be copied and pasted from the references that you use in your research proposal. These special features, this is another page that you might want to review ahead of time with your faculty mentor, because special features basically include research that requires additional oversight or training. This is, non-human animal subjects, human participants, or other things such as controlled substances. So for example, if I click here, yes, I'm working with non-human animal subjects, it's going to ask me about that additional oversight and the additional layers of review. So I can either provide that information here or just say that it's in process. Okay, answering questions for this directed research. If I click yes here, it's going to ask me to explain how that's going to work because you can do a directed research in Europe at the same time as long as those projects are distinct. So this is basically asking to clarify that there's no overlap between any directed research and any Europe project. For my timeline, I'm going to set this date out approximately 8 weeks after I've turned in this application, and then my end date can't be before the last day of the month before, or can't be after the last day of the month prior to my graduation. This is to make sure that we can pay you that second stipend while you're still enrolled. I'm going to upload a PDF of my proposal. There's more information about what that UROP proposal should look like on our website, so I'll just upload that test. And then I'll be ready to submit my application and verify that it's ready to go. So when I click this, I'm saying everything here is complete and correct, and also that this application is unique, that I've prepared it for this application round specifically. I'm going to go ahead and click the preview button. This way I can scroll through, make sure everything here is correct. If I need to edit anything on any of these particular pages, I can click edit and go in. Oh no, I said I'm a transfer student and I'm actually not. I made a mistake. There we go. So we can click next. And now go back, excuse me, into that preview mode again. Looking over, everything is looking good to me. So I'm ready to submit. So when I click submit, my application will be routed to my faculty mentor. I'll not be able to make any more changes to it. So I am not going to click submit until I'm absolutely ready to go. After it goes to the faculty mentor, they're going to send in their recommendation of my project and of me. And then it will go forward to a next round of review by a committee of faculty members in my faculty mentors college. So I will submit it. Oh no, I left a question. So it's going to stop me if I have made any mistakes, which is good because now I know that it is complete. Okay, there we go. I have submitted my application. You can see status here is submitted. Thank you so much for viewing this video. Please reach out to ugresearch@umn.edu with any questions at all that you have about this process, and have a great rest of your day.